Everyone, welcome back. I am Generic, and this is Generically Speaking, back with my Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster playthrough. This is part 11. When last we left off, we had just learned that after defeating the Emperor, that Dark Knight Leon, Maria's brother, had taken up the mantle as the new Emperor, and Paul apparently had broken into Palemecia before. So that is where we're going to start off. Got to go to Paul's house and hopefully learn how we can get in there. I think it was Paul's house. Paul, there you are. Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. That cyclone did a number on me back in Paloom. My body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around. Poor Sid. Sid okay? I'm a mess is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear. I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid, no, hold on. Oh no, Sid. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, but he was ready. He'd planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart, and he entrusted it to you. Think about that. Alright, so now that we have talked to Sid, we can ask Paul about Palemecia. That time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from above, from the sky. If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it, wouldn't you? Indeed I would. Alright, so now we have an airship. We just have to go get her. After, of course, I rest. All right. So there's our airship. I'm just going to turn encounters off for right now. That way we don't have to worry about getting attacked by tiny things. So far away. All right, come in here. And now we can fly around. So where we need to go is over by the Colosseum in the mountains. Right there. But first, I'm going to land somewhere. Sure. And we've got two new enemies that we can encounter, the Sandworm and the Scissor Jaw. So before we go in to Palemecia, we're going to try and get those. Excellent. Sandworm. one of two. Actually going to potentially equip this healing staff instead. We'll throw on a shield for her. So you may be asking why, and the answer to why is needing to kind of start leveling people up for their skills, primarily because something that I have yet to use over here is yeah, there we go, Ultima Tome. So Ultima, unlike all the other spells that you learn, doesn't level up the normal way. Ultima instead is based off your weapon skill levels or weapon skill ranks and your magic ranks. So for every 24 levels, Ultima will rank up 1. So essentially it adds every single spell that you know and all your weapon skill levels, divides that by 24, rounding down, and that is how you rank it up. So in order to get Ultima to be more powerful, you need to rank up all your other spells. So not really sure who I'm going to put it on. Everyone kind of has fairly even levels for magic, but then I feel like Furion probably has the best weapon skills, so that may be the determining factor there. So really, I should probably put staff on him. You go back to the wizard staff. Oh. Apparently I forgot. I failed to equip. There you go. Alright, I'm not going to spend a long time power leveling my thing yet. I may end up having like a bonus episode, or I don't really know yet, but I'm not going to make you sit through watching me level unless you really want to. Could just do it off screen also. I know it's not very exciting. Also not exciting, just constantly meeting sandworms. I'm on Scissor Jaws. There we go. Alright. Oh, go back to the airship. So yeah, I'm probably less inclined to worry about maxing my stats in this one. Already I feel that things are pretty easy. Alright, so when you're ready to go, just come over here. And there we go. Now we're in Palemecia. Alright, so Palemecia is a one-time location. There's no coming back afterwards, so make sure you get any treasure chests in here, of which there are 17. Any enemies, whatever. Additionally, we should be caught up, but before starting or really finishing Palemecia, if you come over to the bestiary, let's see. So the skull is missable. It is in here. The amoeba. Oh, nope, sorry. Amoeba is missable if you haven't gotten it up to this point. The Black Knight, which is in here, is missable. And the Stone Golem in here, also missable. And then the General. So, prior to defeating Castle Palemecia, make sure you have all those enemies. So of that, there's 17 chests, 5 enemies, the Black Knight, the Curl, the Imperial Shadow, the Skull, and the Stone Golem, all in here. So we're gonna get those 5, and then we can turn off the encounters and make our way fully through here. Let's hit this door. All right. Now we're all the way down at the bottom. Excellent. Black Knight is down. Just one. But if you missed it, if you're up the stairs, there should be a chest. Stone Golem, so that's 2 of 5. We need the Skull, Imperial Shadow, and Curl. So you may notice that the healing staff does damage undead. Oh, excellent. Imperial Shadow. Alright. And the skull. Making good progress on getting all these. Actually, I'm pretty sure that we will encounter a quirrell in a chest. So I think at this point we can probably turn off encounters. So we have Skull, Amoeba already, Black Knight, Stone Golem, and we already had the General. Alright, perfect. And just a nice, pleasant romp up through Palemecia. It almost reminds me of the Castle of Trials in the first Final Fantasy. At least this place is not like a large maze or anything like that. Thunder Spear. Here, we'll equip it. Or which way to go? I think this way. All right. Mage Staff, Wizard Staff, and Healing Staff. Excellent. Double the healing, double the fun, right? Alright. And double here a little bit. Monsters. Excellent. The cruel. We'll get the Lamia Queen real quick. I don't want her doing any status effects to me. So now we've got all the enemies that we need to up to this point. Sunblade, excellent. So I continue on up this path. Yeah, we want to go left, I'm pretty sure. This looks suspicious. I think we can go through that door, but just checking. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Several elixirs, that's pretty nice. Now we should be able to go back. Few flights of stairs. And now we want to come over and around. Two more chests. Fire and Wind Flute. Alright, at this point, I'm going to unequip Card, because he's going to leave us. Save it. We got everything we need. So we should be good to take on the new Emperor. I expected you'd come, Furion. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you. Why do you insist on fighting, Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? That doesn't look good. Illusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd. It ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. The Emperor returns. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. Empire. Ha! I've no need for such rifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. So now he's undead, I guess? Call the wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? Ricard, I feel like I alternate between those. You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the dragoons. Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard. Oop. Swooped in and saved the day. Back safe. Fearing what's happened. You're the Dark Knight. You'd best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon. Princess, let Leon join us, please. The Dark Knight? A rebel? I leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Emperor together, please. Bria, Furion. Alright. Leon joined the party. And now we finally have our permanent fourth party member. No more guest characters. So we can equip him without issue. We can actually focus on leveling him up. Which is good because he needs it. Yeah, pretty low stats and no magic. We can teach him magic, but for now he's just going to be kind of weak. Alright. Come back in here. Talk to Hilda. Once the monsters of hell poured forth into the world. They entered using a path known as the Jade Passage. Let's learn Jade Passage. And ask the Jade Passage. I've heard there's a place in Mysidia known by that name. Excellent. And that should be the last key term you got. We should have 15. Yep. So we've learned all 15 terms at this point. The castle that appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection, it can only be Pandaemonium, the fortress of the Lord of Hell. The myths and fairy tales of Kashwan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It's said that those who enter the lake are taken to hell. Perfect. All right. Let's go. Rest. There we go. There's a small lake. It's kind of a shame that when you finally get Leon, that he's not a little bit stronger. And he was supposed to be kind of like a major antagonist, so you would expect that he might join closer to the power level of the party, but apparently not. So we're gonna come down. Before we go in here, that's right. I think we have a quick detour to make first. What happened to that Dragoon man? He's coming back, right? Rykard's gone too, then? He was a noble Dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. Ask about Dragoons. I think we'll leave Deist behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the Wyvern Egg and for giving me the chance to see Rykard one last time. That's why I want you to have this. It's the most treasured possession of the Dragoons of Deist, Excalibur. With Rykard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. And you attain Excalibur. Which is a wonderful weapon. Effective against many types of enemies, and quite strong attack and defense. Throw that on Guy. Now we can go to the Jade Passage. Definitely the long way. Wasn't really thinking about that when I started. Save it. Let's check the bestiary. So we're missing 20 enemies, which I think is actually 2 more than we typically have. Let's see. So Everything should be obtainable in the Jade Passage and beyond. So we should be good to go in there. Alright, so inside the Jade Passage, first we should have 11 enemies that we can encounter that we don't have yet. The Abyss Worm, Blue Dragon, Chimera Sphinx, Great Malboro, Hecteyes, Ice Lizard, King Behemoth, Mega Parasite, which we've already got, Pit Fiend, which we've already got, Red Dragon, and Salamander. We do have that too. Maybe missing something. Well, we'll figure it out before we beat the game, but alright, so a little bit about this area. Pandaemonium and the Jade Passage, specifically Pandaemonium, have the highest level of enemies that you can fight, or highest rank encounters that you can fight. So for leveling up weapon skills and stuff, it will be the fastest location. I think in Pandaemonium itself, and like floors 4 through 6, I think have the best locations. Anyway, come over here for this chest. Alright, Hecteyes. That's one that we did not have yet. That. Fantastic, Great Malboro. Also, the Blue Dragon, King Behemoth, and the Red Dragon are all encounterable from chests, so we don't really need to worry about them. Keep coming up against these white dragons, though. Second chest. Now we can go through the door. Abyss Worm. Did some damage. That's how his hit points get more. Plus the added benefit that it helps Furion raise his magic level. I'm kind of tempted to have Furion use Ultima, but I'm not sure. I just feel like it's a lot easier to level up magic. I don't know. Problem is you only get one Ultima Tome, so you can only put it on one person. First chest. Parasite and Ice Lizard. I think really at this point the only thing we're missing that we won't encounter in a chest should be the Chimera Sphinx. Alright, got the Abyss Worm. We got the white and green dragon. So still need the blue dragon. Need the Chimera Sphinx. Got the Great Malboro. The Hectize. And the Ice Lizard. Got the Mega Parasite. Pit Fiend. And Salmon. Well, excellent. So, Chimera Sphinx. Wonder if that's what I'm missing. Oh, fantastic. So that we can turn off encounters. Alright, so there's the blue dragon. Thunderbolt 16. Cat claws, excellent. Significant spellcasters. I'll take it. Alright. And I think it's this one. Water is damaging. So this should be a fight also. The King Behemoth. Slowly, very slowly, Leon is becoming a little bit more survivable. Put the rune axe on him. So you'll notice back there, here's a little wizard guy that you can, oh yeah, finally buy haste from. And flare. Right. Let's learn haste. Actually, who? Let's get Aura. He's got Berserk. She's got Berserk. So I guess maybe I'll teach it to... basically the same level, so... we'll give haste to Guy and Leon. And we'll give the other Flare Tome to Leon also. Then... shh. Perfect. Nice. Go to this door. Get these 3 chests. Aegis Shield, Holy Lance, and Dragon Armor. Don't mind if I do. Here, we'll give it to Leon, because So it is resistant to elemental attacks, so that is pretty nice. And then we also got the Holy Lance. Ooh, that drops his evasion a lot. Alright. Come back out. Just somewhere over here. No. Apparently didn't go up enough. Red Dragon. So Blizzard is a fine spell here. Warrens. Aura. And Berserk. And full attack. No. She can probably just keep casting Flare. He can cast Berserk. You can use Haste. So many choices. Attack and attack. Fantastic. That's Berserk when used in power, or used in battle. Pretty nice. I guess it's the only person that currently has a shield equipped. So protects against elemental attacks and status ailments. Fantastic shield. So at the very least, Leon does have a decent stamina and magic. So at least his hit points go up decently well. His MP goes up decently well. Down, I think here. Fantastic. These chests. Protect ring. Damage against instant death. I'll take it. We continue around, grabbing chests. Then I think we go through here. We got all the chests in the Jade Passage. And so we're missing 12 enemies. So we are definitely missing one. Need to figure out which one it is. This is the Castle of Hell, Pandaemonium. Alright, so in here, there should be the last 11, but clearly I am missing one. Alright, so 34 is the Beast Demon. $47 is Zombie Borgin. 62 is the Devil Wolf. 88. Oh, that was the King Mantis or whatever it is, isn't it? I think that's the one I'm missing. Because 89 is the Mantis Devil, which is in here. 92 is the Death Rider, which is in here. 95 is Mithril Golem in here. Iron Giant. And Tiamat. Beelzebub. Astaroth. And the Emperor. Okay, so Mantis King. All right, well, I guess I'll probably end this episode here. Or officially end it here. I'm gonna go try and get the Mantis King from. I'm pretty sure it's in the area around Mysidia, so hopefully it won't take too long. You can continue watching, but this will be the official end. Hope to catch you in the next and what should be the last official episode of the Final Fantasy II playthrough. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.